Buddy, so I have some exciting news. So not today, but in 2 days, there's the biggest cross-country show in Jorvik, and I'm going not to watch, but to ride. So this is my biggest cross-country show. Like, not my biggest, but like, it's the biggest one I've attended to. There's gonna be so many people, but yeah, I am a cross-country rider. Julie Power Moon. I think you've heard the name. And I have done lots of shows, but I just never recorded them. I wasn't like into recording back then. But this is the first show I'm going to that I'm gonna record. So, let's just gonna prepare for it today. Let's go. First, I'm taking my stuff. Just some clothes, spare clothes, boring stuff. Let's go. So first I'm just polishing my spare saddle, because I'm just gonna bring spare everything just in case, you know. It's not my cross-country saddle. It's way not sturdy enough for that. After I'm done polishing that, I'm picking out what spare saddle pad to bring. Took me longer than expected, but anyway. And then I'm just gonna take my cross-country bridle, and I just put all of that in the trailer, and now it's time to get Banana Bread's feed. Banana Bread is the horse that I'm gonna be bringing. My cross-country horse. So she takes hay, oat straw, and alfalfa. I'm just packing it in this little tub. And I put that in the trailer too. Time to get the girl. This is Banana Bread. She's my Arabian. And you might think, oh, Arabians, they're like so delicate, they can't do cross-country. They're horses, they're strong, and this girl is made of tough stuff, okay? She's tough. So yeah, I'm just gonna get her and pop her in the wash bay to groom her. So let's go. So I'm just brushing her a bit, getting that extra coat off. She's freshly clipped, but her coat is kind of still falling off. There's still some extra bits. Anyway, I'm just putting this spray in her tail. To make it extra shiny. And of course, I have to reward her for being such a good girl. Sorry. And then, since it's a warm day, I don't have to put her rug on, but it's not too warm that I need her cooling rug on. So I just put her traveling boots on, popped her in the trailer, and before you know it, we're in Fir Grove. This is where the show will take place. So I just tucked her in to her. Sorry, yeah. Just checked on her, took her out of the trailer, and then tucked her into her stall. I hope she'll settle in well. New place, but gave her a minute, and she was perfectly fine. So, yeah. And it is the next day, and I just came out of the hotel. Old breeches, old shoes, old helmet, slightly new t-shirt. Old stuff today. I said hello to the girl, and she loved her new stall. Like, there were so many other horses around her, and like, she settled in nicely. Then I just tacked her up in some nice comfy tack. The nosebandless bridle, yeah. So she can yawn after that good sleep she had. I'm just gonna go for a quick hack, because the show's tomorrow, and I want her to kind of loosen up, you know? So, for the hack, we're just going around the property, and just letting her take a look around at the atmosphere, different environment. Just did some walk, trot, canter. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Some walk, trot, canter, transition things. Yeah. And yeah, that's not that exciting, but anyway. It was a really good hack though. And this is a little GoPro version thingy. And then we were back for a grove. Gave her a pat, I unpacked her, and then it was time to put her in the paddock. And I went, and then I just did some shopping around Fir Grove and stuff like that. And the next day, it was show day. I'd spent so long grooming Banana Bread, but it was so worth it. She shone like a diamond. She was so shiny and glossy. Then that's me. I'm looking way smarter today. Not I have a back back protector. Yeah. Um, a new helmet that will actually protect my head. New boots and extra like grippy breeches. Um, for the crazy ride we're gonna have. So I tacked the girl up with a cross-country saddle, a lightweight saddle pad that doesn't like make her sweat that much, some bell boots, a nice strong bridle, and a marking detail just to help just so the saddle won't like go round and round. And it's also nice to have it for cross country. Just made sure all the tack was nice and secure, and then it was time to shine. The steward person held Banana Bread, so just to make sure that we wouldn't go before the timer started. And after this other person went, we were off. We jumped the high notice board thingy, and and straight after that, we jumped the hay bale and the wheel thingy and the fence. We galloped straight out of Fir Grove, and we jumped the wooden jump so high. We galloped through bushes and through terrain, and jumped over some wired fences. These fences were like 1 meter high. It was so crazy. These are just pictures from the person. I can have a GoPro at that, like this moment. But there were such crazy jumps. I swear, Banana Bread handled them so well. We jumped up this little like hedge ditch thingy, not ditch, like this high little rocky thing. We galloped along more terrain, jumped over tree logs, big tree logs. This was crazy. This was 1 meter, like 60. Did I say we were jumping 2 meters? I didn't say that. If I did, no, we're not. We galloped over some more rock, like uneven terrain. We went over another log, and we were running straight back home. As you can see, Banana Bread has like froth on her mouth. She was so tired on the run back. Like she didn't even slow down then. So we went past the finish line, and we were an amazing time. No refusals. And I was just so proud of Banana Bread. She was so tired. Gave her lots of pats and hugs. She was the best. And then I let her drink water. Like obviously I let her drink water. Like she drank for so long. Poor girl. And she's sweating so much. Look, do you see that like white line? And then we went to the ceremony thingy, which was right beside Fir Grove, and lots of people were there, mostly on the other side. And it looks like not many people. There are people on every side. We were first, would you believe it or not? And I know it sounds a bit cheesy. Even the Baroness was there. And that sounds a bit cheesy, like, oh, they were first, but I can't say I got second, because it's not true. I was so delighted. That was the person who came second. I didn't show the person who got third because this is just to show me, This is about me. I'm joking, but like, then we went on the stable grounds, not on Fir Grove, but on the more fancy Silverglade Manor. And they hosted this with Jorvik State, so it's really fancy. And they let us pop our horses in the fields, and Banana Bread was delighted to have her freedom again. She ate hay with the hay buddy. She made such good friends with one of the horses, and they were so sweet together, but they caused a lot of trouble. Like this horse bucked and chased her. She chased that horse and bucked. And I can see this horse, her friend tried to lunge, like to nip her, and she was like, "What? No, thank you." This game is getting very, very intense. Like it's an intense game of tag they were playing. But then it was time for my meet and greet. Yep, they do meet and greets for the top three. And this is my meet and greet. I had to dress up really fancy and go into the big building. Everyone was watching me, and I just said all the like hard bits on the course and like how to like just believe in yourself when you're riding, everything like that. When I was leaving, I got so many claps. I was embarrassed. I didn't know what to do. I just bowed. Anyway, once I left, I went for a hack, a nice hack with my girl. This is where that spare saddle came in use, and that spare saddlebag. I just went for a nice hack and just a gallop and stuff like that. Banana Bread was so good. I think she was really happy with her win as well. She knew she won, obviously. So I gave her pats. We looked at lots of views, and then it was time to go. So I gave her a nice bath after all that. I can see her dozing off. She's like so into it, and I picked out her hoof, and she's still wet. But since her mane was already wet, I just brushed that and I dried her off and put her Equestrian Festival Championship rug on. And I changed for the drive, and she had her travel boots on, her like cool down rug. And then it was time to go. So that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!